Hey everyone, this is MJ. You are at my channel called Reading This Life. And in this video, we are going to talk about another inspired tag. Stay tuned. Okay, so earlier today, I watched Michael K. Vaughan's tag, which was called The Rules of Reading. And these were his personal rules that he had a really, really great discussion about. And I really enjoyed it. And I tried to apply what he said to me. And then I thought, this could make for a good tag. So I sat down and I wrote down some thoughts. So let's see if we can make this work. So I may have created the What Are Your Personal Rules for Reading? Part 1. And this is inspired by Michael K. Vaughan's The Rules for Reading video that was released today. And I will link that below. So let's get to the prompts. I set this tag up a little differently. So I created 4 prompts, but since everyone has different personal rules for reading, I am inviting each creator to add to the tag, which I don't know if there's been a tag that's had this aspect before. If there has, please let me know. So if there is a personal rule that you would like to add to the tag, feel free. The only request is to give credit to the previous creators. So this is part 1. If we get up to 10 prompts, then I'm going to ask for a part 2. Get it? Okay. So we don't want to make tags too long, but we want to make them long enough to make them engaging and entertaining. Okay. So we may have a part 3, a part 4. This could go on to infinity. And I think it just could be a really cool way to have a collaborative tag. Do you agree? If you agree, comment down below and let me know. Okay. So, prompt number 1. Do you strive to read every day? If yes, do you do anything different or special to make time within your day for reading? I wake up early. I wake up early to go to the gym at 5:30, and I specifically wake up early at between 4 and 4:30 to get a couple chapters in, to get a couple pages in, because that is my quiet time, that is my downtime. It is a nice way to start my morning every single day, and I even do it on the weekends when I don't have to go to the gym or to work. So I absolutely make that extra time to read every single day, and I love it. Prompt number 2. Do you mainly stay reading within your favorite genre, or do you experiment with reading different genres and subgenres? Well, prior to BookTube, I stayed in the same genre, and that really was contemporary fiction. Since being on BookTube, I have gone down a road of sci-fi, horror, trash, and I love it. I love reading so differently and so widely, and it's just been entertaining and fun. And, I bust other channels for influencing me, and it's just been awesome participating in different group reads, different buddy reads, really going outside of what I'm comfortable with reading, and it's amazing. I can't recommend it more highly. So if you are stuck in a lane of reading, take a chance on something different. So that is my personal rule, is yes, I do go outside my traditional genre, and I love it. Prompt number 3, do you DNF, which is did not finish? If yes, what is the last book that you DNF'd, and what is the reason as to why? If your answer is no, then what drives you to finish the book? So my answer is yes, I do DNF. And the last book that I DNF'd was, I don't even know if I have it up here. No, I don't think I do. It was Go Ask Alice by Anonymous. And I did a whole video as to why I DNF'd it. But in short, it's basically just some type of propaganda to scare people into thinking, that if you touch a drug, your life is over. And it's a very contrived book that had a goal in mind, and I didn't want to read it anymore. I made it to about maybe page 70, and I said, I'm done. I'm putting it down. It's disrespectful to people in recovery. I just didn't jive with it. No offense to anybody that loved it, but it was not for me. So that's why I DNF'd it. And the last prompt is, do you like to read challenging books? If yes, what draws you to them? If not, why do you avoid them? So I tend to avoid challenging books. And the last challenging book that I avoided it for like 2.5 years, and that was Hanya Gahara's A Little Life, because I knew what the subject matter was about, kind of, and I knew there was a great deal of emotion and sadness related to the book, and I put it off until last January. And I did finish it. I did not DNF it. I read the whole thing, and afterwards, I was glad that I read it. But traditionally, I do not take up the challenge to read books such as War and Peace, any of the Russian authors. I feel as if I'm not going to be comfortable with the material, that it's going to be heavy, that it's going to be daunting, that I'm not going to be able to find my way through. And that might be some self-doubt on my part. Maybe if I did, I might enjoy it, but I'd rather not take the chance right now. Does that make sense? Okay. I've never read any of the heavier books since high school. I think we did the Odyssey. I think we did the Iliad. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so right now in my life, I really don't want to do it. Maybe as I grow older, I might want to take up the challenge, but I choose to avoid those. And that's just me. And that is like my personal rule, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so here's the deal, is I'm going to tag people. And for the people that I'm going to tag, please do the 4 questions. And then if you feel like doing an extra question, throw it in there. How's that? Okay. And if you don't want to, that's fine. Just do the 4. So I am going to tag the following creators: Steve Donahue, Brian at Bookish, Criminali, Jim at Jim's Books, Reading, and Stuff, Mark at Booktime with Elvis, Tangible Reads, Greg at Another Bibliophile Reads, Sean D. Steadfast, Micah Cummings, and Michael Romeo Talks Books. So if you feel up to the challenge, do the tag, answer the 4 questions. If you feel like adding on, add your additional question. What is your personal rule for reading? Okay, everyone. So that is it here from me. I hope you are all doing well. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself so you can take care of others. And I will see you in my next video, which will be sooner rather than later. So until next time, goodbye for now.